Burlington, you'll see his brother Matt two weight classes up against Brandon Beauregard of Quabbin. And I believe this Brandon Beauregard was the young man we saw last year at 112, I think, against Miguel Guzman, who with the tremendous match between those two. Beauregard quite athletic. Sherman in there.
And Sherman here trying to come out the back door. Turn the corner here. Beauregard just in there with a crotch lock, trying to prevent Beauregard from doing that. Sherman from coming around.
Sherman is a senior. Beauregard is a junior.
There's the 2 points.
2 points for Sherman. 2-0.
Minute 20 left in the period. Sherman here controlling that right ankle, preventing Beauregard from trying to stand here. Beauregard trying to turn and face his opponent. And Beauregard is out. There's the 2 points.
2-2 now.
45 seconds left in the period. Beauregard with that single, trying to turn and face his opponent. Try to get a better handle on the double. Sherman with that crossface, trying to break the single. Hanging on to Beauregard's ankle. That prevents Beauregard from really trying to turn effectively.
Beauregard with the hands locked so he can keep that leg. Clock is on the mat.
10 seconds left in the period.
Reversal. Nope. Yes, he did.
I think there's going to be question on that. I didn't see control.
We see the referee, the coaches over here.
I didn't see control had been established. That's exactly what the coaches are talking about here.
The referee sort of had an oops look about him when he called that.
Well, if they're going to change their mind, do it quickly.
So Quabbin's going to defer. Jake Sherman's going to choose down. He's ahead 4-2.
Sherman up, facing Beauregard. Beauregard tries a trip, doesn't get it. Sherman is almost out here. There it is. It's the 1 point escape. Sherman in on that right leg of Beauregard, driving into his opponent. Trying to come around the side, western the leg. Gets it. Covers the waist. Beauregard still not down. Plenty of fight left there. And we're out of bounds. And Sherman's limping a little bit here, coming back to the center of the mat, John. It's not visible on the camera, but his right leg looks like it might be bothering him. Beauregard in a very low single, and Sherman on his knees sets up Beauregard. That single tries to switch to the doubles. Of course, Sherman's picks Beauregard's ankle, and Beauregard's on his back there momentarily. Points being awarded to Sherman. That'll make the score 7-2 here.
And this has been all Jake Sherman. And Beauregard is quite the athlete. I have to say I don't know who Quabbin wrestles, but I know that Sherman wrestling in the Middlesex League and in Division II is up against tough wrestlers all the time, and that always makes you better.
Clock's on the mat here.
Beauregard with the shot, out of bounds.
We'll see as the weight classes increase here. We'll see that the size of this mat's going to get awfully small. These boys now are 2 steps and they're out of bounds. So 5 seconds left here in the period.
Beauregard again in on the leg.
Beauregard trying for that shrug and then trying to go for a single, doesn't get it. So Beauregard will take down here.
Here in the 3rd period, down 7-3. Beauregard tries to switch, goes back on the leg.
Beauregard turning and facing his opponent. Of course, Sherman's got that ankle. It's kind of preventing that from happening. So we're right back here to not quite a stalemate, but it takes a lot of time off the clock here for Beauregard, who needs to score some points to prevail. Sherman there with the front head. And there's the escape.
7-4, so it's getting a little closer.
Got 1:10 left in the period here. Beauregard in on that single.
He's just going to try and pull that in.
And Sherman with the crotch lock hangs onto the ankles, hangs onto the knees, preventing Beauregard from really effectively taking advantage.
He locks the leg there.
Here's the Western.
And
that's criteria. Once he Westerns that leg, that's criteria.
So that's going to make it 9-4 with that takedown by Jake Sherman.
45 seconds left in the period. Sherman trying to sit out and turn in, doesn't get it. Beauregard, excuse me. And Beauregard's up for another point.
9-5.
25 seconds left here in the match.
Beauregard with the reversal. 9-7, clock's on the mat.
Brandon Beauregard needs to come up with 2 points here very quickly to stay alive. Referee looking for the stall call. It's going to be too late, and that'll be it.
9-7 for Jake Sherman. So the first of the Sherman brothers is state champ tonight. And now we're going to see an excellent wrestler at 130.